Wow. Let's watch this. Hey, now listen. Let me put this on pause. Let me address what we call the NFL draft. Since I just got back home and I haven't had time to do anything, but I kind of want to recap that draft. I was in LA working for Fox during the draft. You know, I wasn't in Detroit. That's a whole nother story. But I do want to talk about the draft. I want to talk about how it played out. Let me tell you something. Now, I'll be straight with you. I had met with some of the people over at the Cowboys. I really thought they were going to draft who I thought was Graham Barton, the center from Duke. But every highlight I saw on the guy, even during the draft, and I never really studied all the offensive linemen, but when they tell me about them, I'll start looking at them. I'll call Nate Newton and call my guys and tell me the technical side of it and all of these things and try to ascertain information about them. I really wanted Graham Barton. That's who I wanted. Now, the Cowboys had him at 24, then dropped back 5 picks, and they drafted with the first pick. And I'll give you all the draft picks first. Tyler Guyton, first round, 29th overall. OT from Oklahoma. You need a lot of offensive linemen, always offensive tackles, over what I'm talking about, Graham Barton over center, tackles first. Tackles first. Now, the confusing part was, everything I watched with Graham Barton, they showed him playing tackle, they showed him playing guard, and they showed him playing center, of course. I think he was ranked a little bit higher than Tyler Guyton. But Tyler Guyton is who we drafted. Now, as a tackle, this guy's an athlete. He's an athlete. Great feet. You can see he's got good feet. Barton, a little more heavy, set down low. And I'm going to be honest with you. When you're picking late in the draft like that, I've said this to Stephen Jones, I've said to Jerry, I want you to make sure you're willing to give up a little bit of talent for the right attitude. Like, get me a mean Moscota. I want somebody that will knock somebody, in the dirt. I want me a Eric Williams. I want me a Larry Allen. Yeah, they didn't get drafted that high, but they were the nastiest mother brothers you ever wanted to go up against. And they set a tone on the offensive line. That's what they had when they had all those good guys together, Martin, Fredericks, and Tyron Smith. They set a tone on that offensive line. And I want to try to get back to that, see whatever years Zach Martin has left, So I was okay. I said, okay, I'm gonna see what happens with this Tyler guy. Now listen, this is what I've always, just me. When I see tackles like that, and he's a little smaller down low, I said, okay, this is a technical guy. This guy is an athlete. He has to use his technique. When I want mean guys, usually they're a little thicker down low. But it's not absolute. Maybe Tyler Guyton, who's a technical guy, can still be mean because I want some mean. So we'll see how that plays out. Let me get you number 2. They got Marshawn Nealon, second round, 56 overall, defensive end for Western Michigan, because we need defensive line help. We need pass rushing help. We need somebody to get to the quarterback. Now, I don't know which third pick they got for moving back 5 slots and not picking Graham Barton. But the 2 third-rounders were Cooper Beebe, who I do like, and Morris, I don't even know how to pronounce this man's name. I apologize, my brother, and I'm going to learn it because I'm going to be talking about you, hopefully, if you make a lot of plays. So I'm going to get it. Lahufu or Layufu, I get it. Third round, 87th overall, linebacker from Notre Dame. And what they'll tell you is this is a Mike Zimmer type linebacker. So what does that mean? That means he's a smart guy, because Mike Zimmer likes smart linebackers. Think about all the guys that he's had with him in Minnesota, and I certainly know the guys that he's had here in Dallas. I know how Zim. He wants a guy that control his defense, put his defense in the right place. So if they're telling me that's a Zim type pick, then I know Either him or BB is going to have to make up the difference for me. Because when you drop back 5 slots, and I'm very careful with this, because Tyler Guyton, I don't know what this man is going to be, and I don't want to put doo-doo on his biggest day. I'm just saying that was my preference. I hope he comes in here and proves everybody wrong and be the baddest motor scoter we got, and be the meanest motor scoter we got. I know you got talent, I know we got technique, but I want to see mean. I want to see mean, man. We're soft. We're soft in that line. Offensive line, defensive line. We're soft. We need mean. We need to draft for mean. And that's what I'm talking about. And that's what I keep telling Stephen Jones. I keep telling him, draft for mean, man. We get guys saying they were burnt out at the end of a playoff, game. What burned off? Burned out. We got 3 more weeks and you can be in a Super Bowl. You can't be burnt out right now. There's no such thing as burnt out right now. That's a mentality. That's a softness and all that kind of stuff. So we got to bring in some more guys with the right mentality. And I'm hoping Cooper Beebe is that guy, because they'll tell you he's he's one of the mean dudes. Tough, plays hard, hates to lose, that kind of dude. And he's a guard center. So now this eases all my pain. Because I really was looking at, listen, we haven't been right since Travis Frederick retired. I know I had a Mark Stepnoski. Those centers are important. That's why I was looking at Graham Barton. But then I'm not saying they're more important than tackles. But I know we had Tyler Smith. We had to swing him out. We could. But I'm going to ride with it. I'm so happy for Tyler Guyton. You don't want to rain on this man parade. But come on, brother. Let's show them off. Let's show them all that they made the right choice. I always tell young guys like you, Tyler, that you don't drop to the Dallas Cowboys. You land with the Dallas Cowboys. And to you too, my brother, landing with the Dallas Cowboys is a great opportunity. You step in and play early like a young Eric Williams or some of them young dudes, man. You can leave your mark right here. Let me make sure I let everybody know that right now. Now, and let's keep going with the rest of it. We got Kalen Carson, 5th round pick, 174th player, cornerback. Now, we need all the cornerback help we can get right now in the defensive secondary. We'll get Trayvon Diggs back, but I can't wait to see what Carson does from Wake Forest. Wake Forest school always played a lot of man coverage. Those teams back in the day, and I hadn't had a chance to watch much of it. Back in the day, they had those man corners. So I like that. I talked to my man Chris Carter about Ryan Flournoy. He's a 6th round, 216 pick overall wide receiver from Southeast Missouri State. I know Chris Carter. I saw him talking with him at the combine and spent some time with him. So I called him up and he said he loves the kid. Says he plays hard. He's a great athlete. I mean a great athlete and can run. So that being opposite. And he says he catches everything, grabs everything. It sounds like it's almost too good to get in the 6th round that late in the draft, but the measurables are there. And you give a guy like that a chance to maybe come on a team and get a chance to make his mark here with all the great receivers, if you know what I mean, that have been here, then things can happen. So we'll see what all happens there. Then they round that thing out with Nathan Thomas, because we know that's another tackle that we're going to need some help with, because we need all kind of offensive line help. And Justin Rogers, a big DT out of Auburn, because that's where Dallas is going to go for that run stopper. That big run stopper up in there trying to get some help with this porous run defense that we've had. Man, we've had poor run defense for the last, 6-7 years around here? It's been bad. I've been saying on TV for a while now that sometimes that defense, it's like the Oprah Winfrey defense. You get 100 yards. You can rush for 300 yards. They let everybody rush for 300 yards. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the draft, man. The real thing is, congratulations to all these young men as you become now a Dallas Cowboy. But I also want to say to these young men, come on, man. It's already been set. Men before me won those Super Bowls just like I have back there. So my job, while I have the football, while I'm on the football team, is to match what they have done. At least match. There were 2 here when I got here. I put 3 on the table. All we ask you to do is just drop 1. Damn it, don't worry about beating 3. Just drop 1. Put your Super Bowl ring, put your Super Bowl trophy, put the bling thing on the table. If you're going to put a star on your helmet, put your damn championship on the table. Congratulations to becoming a Cowboy.